to another week of F Buddies with Mike and Andy. Mike, Wendt, Andy Ferg. The F, of course, is for food. Thank you to our sponsors, Patty Kelly's, 154 Washington Street in Peabody. Patty Kelly's on Instagram, at Patty Kelly's, that is. They're open Monday and Wednesday nights for karaoke, brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3, and daily till 1 in the morning. And, of course, the rest of our sponsors, Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. CrossCountryMortgage.com is the website. Channel Market. Nope. Damn it. 3 weeks in. Coastal Mass Brewing Kid. I miss saying Channel Market. Coastal Mass Brewing Kid in Beverly. We will get to them in a little bit. Ben Franklin Print Company of Middleton. And, of course, Nick's Place. All of the Nick's Place locations, nicksplaceonline.com. We will talk more about all of them later in the program. Andy, how are we doing today?
I mean, I'm really fucking good, I guess. I had a nice meal.
Uh-huh.
I have an erection.
I find it weird that you have that around me.
Well, I mean, it wasn't because of you. There was a breeze out. There's a breeze outside.
I find it weird that we're sitting here on webcams and you got a hard dick.
I mean, it's like I'm sitting there and I feel one of these under the table. Like, whoa, calm down, fella.
Down, boy. Is that what broke
later?
The lamp?
Yes, the lamp is broken. The lighting's fucked up.
Well, what do you want me to do? Cut it off?
Listen, it's natural and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's artificial, but it's natural and okay.
It's naturally artificial. All right.
4 hours later, it's still there.
Where'd you go to dinner?
I went to Nine Elm tonight.
Oh.
Nine Elm in Danvers.
Nice.
I'm going to say the value-wise, high-end / value, because it's not crazy money like a Pilana might be.
Okay.
But the food's on par.
All right.
It's a little tiny spot, and the owner and chef's a friend, and I always see people I know there. Like tonight I saw Jody and Phil from Champions,
Oh, nice.
the former owners, and Harambe was there eating bananas in the corner. It was a fucking great night. He had a whole plate of bananas. I think they made a bananas Foster for him.
Special plate of bananas for him.
I mean, they take care of their customers at Nine Elm.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Matt Sanitas.
Nice.
Great chef.
What'd you eat?
Had a ribeye.
Nice.
Some mashed potatoes, maybe an old-fashioned, some French onion soup. High class.
God, I've had so many fucking old-fashions in the last couple weeks. Oh, my
And
God.
espresso martini, which is why I'm fucking zooming right now.
It got to a point over, what was it, last weekend already? Holy shit. That I basically, not even on purpose, but it got to a point that almost every drink I was ordering was lit on fire. So I got
smoked.
Yeah, well, I got to a point. I'm just like, I am not. I will tell a bartender, I'm like, I'm not accepting a drink unless there's some smoke or fire involved. What do you got for me?
Pyrotechnics.
Oh,
hurry up.
One of the places we were at some speakeasy in Fort Lauderdale, and they had basically it was like remember the bodiless head in Pee Wee's Playhouse, the Mechaleka High, that one.
Sure. Yeah.
So basically, it was that. It looked like that head. But they put a bunch of, I don't know, booze in it and started lighting it on fire. It was fucking insane. It was wonderful. They lit. I had an old fashioned that they called it their s'mores old fashioned, where they lit the marshmallow on fire. I had the smoked drink. The video. You know,
The old fashioned.
yeah. So many fucking on fire old fashions. Anyway,
Not to bring the show down early, but a commenter on the Instagram did just say he asked about the missing man from Peabody. If anybody has seen Mike Gray,
okay,
he's a friend ish. I mean, I don't know him that well. I'm not going to stand here and say he's my best friend, but he's a friend of mine's brother, and he's one of Harambe's best friends. He went missing Saturday night, and no one's seen him. It's fucking weird.
Oh shit,
It's a bizarre situation. So Mike Gray, let's find this motherfucker.
Sure.
Like, he's a good dude. I don't know what's going on. I was actually with him, I want to say 3 weeks ago at a Friendsgiving party, and him and I were the only ones there not disastrous. It was early for me, and he's just a
not a
straight,
disaster.
normal, not a disaster. I mean, we all have our past, but he's not a disaster, and he was just having fun.
Right.
We were both making fun of the disasters. It was hilarious. One dude was on mushrooms and couldn't even control himself.
How is Harambe?
Harambe's just living life. He's Livin. He ordered a ribeye as I was leaving, drinking a glass of wine, just having himself a time.
He does like his salad.
He does he likes it tossed. So anyways, Mike Gray,
Yeah.
Come home. Wherever the fuck you are, show up. What the fuck? The cops are looking for you. Everyone's looking for you. Fuck my brother, who's a state police dispatcher, is on the fucking case. He's really good at finding cars that are missing. It's weird. It's a bizarre talent he has.
All right. Is there?
I don't know how to segue off that.
I don't know.
There's nothing. I don't know. There's nothing. It's just the kid disappeared the other night, and fucking people are looking for him.
Who would they tell? I mean, I don't think that telling us would help. Like
no,
if you find him
or
you hear something like
to tell. I mean, the PBD police are looking for him, so that's probably the first place. Right. His wife, his friends, his family, his parents, his
don't
sister.
Text me. I don't know.
Yeah. So, anyways,
right.
Mike Gray, show up, man.
Please. Yes.
So I think we should start beef related.
Why not?
Because this is the North Shore Beef's Instagram. We're live on the Facebook page.
Correct.
We're doing a contest on the beef page.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you like all week about it, but I wanted to save it for the show, obviously. And
of course.
So I remember when you started this because I saw the post, but I also saw beef contest, and I started reading, and I just stopped because I was like, well, there's one fucking beef shop in Florida, so I'm out. I'm gonna keep going.
You're not gonna be able to do it.
I'm gonna hit like and scroll the fuck on. You also put a lot of words into it.
A lot of words.
a lot of words. All right.
I'm a bit of a typist.
But then over the course of the week, obviously, I've been seeing people post this with the hashtag. Is it Ride the Unicorn?
Ride the Unicorn.
So that's your contest.
Well, the contest is not Ride the Unicorn, but it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I noticed on the beef page, and I'm guilty of it too. Everyone goes to the same 5 or 6 shops.
Yeah, sure.
It's always Londy's, Bella's, Tessie's, Jamie's, 110 Athens. There's very, very little parity.
Mm-hmm.
There's like 110 beef shops.
There is.
In the greater Boston area. Mm-hmm. I don't like it to look like the page is a shill for these. I get it. You post the best sandwiches you can. And I do it. I'm guilty as anybody on the Instagram. The Instagram is Horse City.
Right.
So I wanted reviews of places not on the top 10. I wanted everywhere reviewed. I wanted places in New Hampshire, places in fucking Plastow, New Hampshire, and fucking Haverhill.
Right.
So this contest is you get a point for doing a unique review.
Okay.
As in, you get 1 point for one place. You can't go to Bella's twice.
Okay.
1 point for Bella's. If you do a video, you get a second point.
Okay.
Bonus point for a video.
Mm-hmm.
If you do something else that I like, bonus points.
That's your discretion.
That's my discretion. Okay. I started throwing a bonus point for chugging a drink, not just a beer. Mo's getting bonus points for beer. Chug a strawberry milk. It counts. You don't need to fucking get drunk.
Right.
Because I'm not, especially this group full of, degenerates.
Yeah.
So figuring this would be a good, these contests sometimes do shit, sometimes they do well. But then Mo Beer decides to go fucking ham on the first day and do 6 unique reviews.
So I'll be honest. I said I saw people's reviews. His is the only one I've actually fucking seen. And it seems like he's got 1 an hour.
Well, another thing is, too, I actually appreciate the way he does them.
Yeah.
A lot of folks talk too much.
Uh-huh.
He says nothing. He shows you the beef. He takes a bite. There's music in the background. Mm-hmm. He shows you a beer. He chugs a beer. He takes a bite. The review's over. It's 40 seconds. Mm-hmm. For the man who watches these reviews, I have to keep score. Well, I appreciate that.
And also for someone who, as you know, and we've mentioned the show, the volume is never on my phone. So you're
missing nothing.
I very rarely, one of the only times I'll actually turn the volume up is when I get a text from you saying, no, listen to this video.
You're missing nothing. Mo just has good music in the background.
That's just it. It's like, okay, well, there's nothing to say here. It's a fucking sandwich.
No.
We get it.
Yeah. Unless you're that psycho who wears masks. And has stuffed animals. I want to hear every word you're saying. Well, Billy's my favorite.
Sure.
Billy's my favorite reviewer because he gawks on the beef every time he eats it.
Well, the funny thing is, you said that you said off air that basically with the name, the Ride the Unicorn thing was like an homage to his thing with the unicorn head and shit. I didn't know that was his thing. I thought he bought the fucking unicorn head for the contest.
No, he's been unicorning for a long time. He's a weird dude, but he's really funny.
Yeah.
And a cool guy, like he's out there.
Uh-huh.
When he takes a bite of the beef, he gawks like he's gagging on a dick. It's his gimmick. It's weird. Who does that?
I love that.
And he was Dan Bob's chaperone for the Christmas party, which was fun.
So he's the one who failed.
He did his best.
He was not a chaperone.
He didn't get him there. He was the ride home.
He got him home, I guess.
Yeah, there's a whole story there. We'll get to it. So
I did see his video with sound.
Yeah.
All I heard was, "Don't you fucking puke in my car." And then he pans down, and the sidewalk is littered with vomit.
What a line! What a line! I mean, it's one of those things you can't unsay. Like, wow, that's just said that to an adult.
Yes,
Don't puke in my car.
Don't you fucking puke in my car.
Yeah. So the contest it took off a little bit too much for the guy who has to deal with it. And
here's how it seems, because based on the amount of sandwiches and watching the videos, because as you said, Mo's are shorter. So watching them and the amount of sandwiches he has per day, finishing the sandwich isn't a requirement.
Nope.
Probably should have been.
I don't want to watch you eat a whole fucking beef.
Yeah, but now all of a sudden you're basically saying this competition can be bought.
Yes.
Yeah. Which is what's happening.
9 days in, 21 unique beef shops.
I mean, congratulations. That's a hell of a.
And to win, so every one of those videos had a single beef, usually a junior.
Yeah.
Average price for junior nowadays is around $10.
Sure.
He also generally chugs an IPA that, if you're lucky, $4 each.
Well,
he's 14.
I'm pretty sure the ones he's been chugging lately are comped.
We're not going to talk. We're doing math, Mike. Don't fuck with me. He's paying $4 a beer.
Okay.
Just like I didn't pay for this.
Sure.
So you say $14 per review, 21 reviews. We're at $294. The prize for this contest.
Yes. Yeah. It's gotta be worth it, right? It's gotta be it's gotta be at least $1,000, something like that, right?
The prize for this contest is a $50 gift card to the roast beef shop of your choice.
Wow.
Now, no, hold on. Also, sweet beef merch. I'm not telling you what it is. So I don't know what I'll have.
All right.
That was the original prize when we started going nuts. 110 roast beef in Amesbury hit me up and said they'll do a $50 separate gift card extra. So now you get $100 in beef plus a t-shirt.
All right.
T-shirt's worth 27 to 32, depends on which one you like.
Sure.
So you're gonna win 130, and he's already spent 294. So he's net negative 163, and it's only 9 days in.
How long is this thing running?
It was gonna be 30 days, but people are bowing out. I got a few texts today, Andy. We're not gonna bother.
Just because Mo's running away with it?
Yeah, which is like it defeats the purpose. But like, what are you gonna say? You can't win?
So
go win.
Well, okay. So they're bowing out their loss. So you said 30 days. When did it start? December 1st?
No, like the 5th. I don't know. I had the idea late in the month. What's funny is I stole the idea from Mo, which is the best part.
Of course you did.
I told him I stole it from him. Listen, I love the idea. I'm stealing it.
Unlike last week's show where we did the completely original idea to draft Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, we would never.
I said it to Mo. I was shocked. I never heard a show do that before.
Well, I mean, to be fair, he stole it from somebody. Everyone steals. To be fair.
So you're just going to run it till basically the end of the month, I'm guessing?
Yeah, fuck it. I don't know. Sometime after I get back from wherever I'm going.
Let Mo support all these local businesses. That's good.
Yeah. It sucks as though I can't keep up, especially from Saturday night. Yeah. Because we had the Christmas party and there was a beef truck there.
Yeah.
And you get bonus points for having other people in your reviews.
Yeah. Okay.
And if your review is really funny.
So that was another thing I wanted to ask, because especially the day of the beef Christmas party, there was a lot of multi-person reviews. It seemed like a lot of people just meeting up, grabbing beefs, grabbing beers and stuff. You were in one of them in the back, fucking chugging a beer.
Yeah. Fucking Mo pointed me like it mattered.
So
thanks.
So who gets the point there? Everybody?
If you're involved, like if you're actually involved in the review, not in the background.
Okay.
And if you're doing the contest, yes.
Okay.
Like I jumped in on Javier and Dan's on Saturday.
Right.
And I just drank a beer in the background and gave him the finger. I don't get a point for that because I didn't have a beef.
Shocking.
But those two get the points.
You're so predictable.
Yes.
He's drinking and flipping everybody off.
Hey, look at him. He littered too. He throws the can. Try something new, you fucking cuck. I don't know. Sip a beer and don't die.
Yeah, there you go.
Eat less red meat.
Have a sip.
When I saw the lady from Champions, Jody from Champions tonight, she walked up to us at the bar and she looked at my wife and goes, "He's not eating red meat, is he?" And I said, I had a ribeye. And she said, do you have a good life insurance policy for your husband? My wife said, yes, $1 million. And then she walked away.
Jesus.
You know,
those are
not
good comments to have in public.
Nope. I deleted the DoorDash app last night, though, so that's pretty good.
Well, after the picture you sent me, I would delete it too and call the police. That kid looked like he was going to fucking murder you.
He followed instructions.
I didn't know what the fuck I was looking at. Like, you sent me this picture. I'm like, oh my God, is he about to get murdered? Is this like...
The real question is, who took the picture?
Wasn't that you? Wait a minute.
No.
Wait, so who was in the picture?
The driver.
That was the person standing behind your truck.
Yep.
And I assumed you were in somebody else's car waiting for your food because he was holding the bag up like, here's your food, buddy.
Nope. That was in my house.
That wasn't your house.
That was my house.
You said you were in your house.
I was in my house. I didn't know that was going on. I got a picture that I forwarded to you immediately like this, and this is evidence. Pay attention. If I'm dead in 10 minutes, this is what happened. So the DoorDash driver had a partner, an assistant.
Uh-huh.
And he decided to have that assistant take a picture of him delivering the food to the back of my truck where I asked him to put it in a weird way.
Oh, my God. So that was from the DoorDash driver.
That was the picture they took and sent me.
Holy shit.
I just wanted some food. I was tired and hungry, and I wanted some food. I didn't want to get murdered.
And
I have the
clearly
worst
the driver didn't want to get murdered either.
I have the worst luck. I deleted it. I'm done. I'm done. I can't get. I'm eating peanut butter now at night. I've eaten a jar of peanut butter in the last 2 nights with a spoon.
I know peanut butter is supposed to be good for you and shit, but I don't think a jar a night is gonna be.
No. 1 jar 2 nights. It's half a jar a night.
Not good.
No, it's too much. It's too much.
It's
I think
too
there's
much.
like 7,000 calories in a jar of Skippy, and I ate one half of each.
Serious.
I can't do math that well.
Issues here.
Yes, it's the late night impulses. I'm not good at saying no. I also had a slice of pizza last night too.
Slice of pizza and peanut butter.
I'm gonna give you some funny fat guy math.
Fuck is that?
I go to Slice in Wakefield, which is in a gas station. You know that place?
I love that place. Yeah.
Okay. And I walk in. I want a slice of pizza because that slice is huge.
Yeah.
It's a big old slice. Right. I want 1 slice of pizza. Kind of thirsty too. Wouldn't mind a soda.
Mm-hmm.
And I walk in, and the sign says 2 slices and a soda, $8.
How much is 1 slice in a soda?
I don't know. Seems like a deal to me, though. So I get the 2 slices, and I get the fountain soda, and I get my old Diet Pepsi and 2 slices. But I ate the slice. I'm like, I'm not that hungry. I only want 1 slice.
Right.
I bring it home.
Sure.
Last night, around 11:30 after the Patriots game,
Yeah.
Into the air fryer. Fucking send it. Wasn't enough food, though.
Nope.
And I was post DoorDash delete.
Yeah.
Bust the peanut butter out. Complete the mission. I'll tell you what happened with DoorDash.
You're such a fucking mess.
My DoorDash local McDonald's did not take orders past 10:40.
All right.
It was 10:38. That is not a risk I'm willing to take.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I'll wait till 10:40 is over.
Uh-huh.
Then this is McDonald's every 14 feet, so there'll be another one available.
Right.
Didn't pop up right away, but I found it. Didn't give me the option to get a quad.
Okay.
I'm not getting a double or a single.
You didn't want to get 2 doubles?
And Mike, I need 2 quads, so that's 8. That's 4 doubles. We're doing math tonight.
Yeah, but you didn't get I sent you the thing. Weren't they like fucking $1?
Mike, no, I don't do the app.
You gotta do the app.
I pay full price.
Okay.
Plus the fucking fees.
Plus the service fees.
I pay $22 for
premium McDonald's
2 cheeseburgers. And the next McDonald's that opened up didn't have the options I wanted. I said, what am I doing? What am I doing with my fucking life? So I deleted the app and I chugged a beer and then I went to bed. That's called a decision. Actually, no, I had pizza and then peanut butter, then chugged a beer.
That's more like.
But I made a decision. I get rid of the app. So, it's baby steps.
All right. So what are we? It's been a few days. 2 days now?
Well, since I deleted the app?
Yeah.
I deleted the app last night, but it's been a few days since I got food.
All right. So I'd give it about, I don't know, another hour and a half?
No, we can't. We can't do it anymore. There's too many things. Too many. Tomorrow's a late start for my kid at school. She goes to bed late. It's a whole thing.
Oh, well, see, that's more the issue. Plus the holidays are around the corner. She's gonna have like.
But you know what? I have. You know the
whole week. What are you gonna do?
You know the So I don't like to put Christmas lights on my house, like the string lights, because it doesn't work out for me.
All right.
They're up till April.
Yeah.
So I bought this thing that's a spotlight that shines your house and it changes and makes it look like you have cool Christmas
I've
lights.
seen those, yeah.
Okay, I bought one of those.
Nice.
It simulates headlights, so you can be sneaky. Because when people's cars aim their headlights at my house,
Yeah.
you get caught. Or even better, if a sander goes by, plausible deniability.
Sure.
Who was here?
Sure.
A sander.
Sure.
Yeah, they plowed our street last night. They stayed in our driveway for a minute. Delivered me some rock salt.
I got my midnight rock salt delivery.
Yep, rock salt.
Completely believable.
Yeah.
They'll never know. So you're. It's funny because like the main topic of tonight was going to be hangover food, mostly because of the shenanigans that went on last week.
Such shenanigans.
But it's funny listening to this. It's like your list of drunk midnight food is very similar to hangover food as well.
Well, that's I devised a plan.
Yeah.
I don't like waking up with a hangover.
Mm-hmm.
If you get McDonald's at 11:30, that's probably going to alleviate the morning hangover if you don't keep drinking.
That's true. That's true.
It does work. You put that bread and poison in your body, and you're going to feel better in the morning. You will take a shit like you won't believe.
That poison goo.
That's whatever they put in that food. That's not okay. It's not. I'm not advocating for McDonald's. Don't eat it. Don't eat it. I shouldn't be.
Right.
I'll be dead soon. It's fine. There's no way I can live much longer.
It's a good thing you already sent me all the fucking contacts.
Yeah, I did that when I was dying.
You were dying
when I was
last time.
And I did do that. I sent you contacts. I was literally dying.
I thought you were joking. Then you're like, oh no, I'm in a bad way. Jesus.
No, I thought it was over.
Jesus Christ.
I thought it was over. Hangover food is if I'm hungover.
Do you have a go-to? Because I feel it's with me, it's very much the severity of the hangover dictates where I want to go with my eating and drinking the next morning.
So I don't have a lot of things I love about hangover food. I mean, McDonald's is obviously an easy answer. Just go get a fucking whatever, sausage, egg, and cheese fucking biscuit, multiply it by 2 or 3, and then some hash browns and bucket of coffee. But I'll tell you a story.
Yeah.
It has to do with my wife and me when we first started dating. Mm-hmm. I was the bartender. She was a customer, and she worked there as a hostess.
Okay.
And I aggressively overserved her one night to the point that was hold her hair back, give her a safe place to fall asleep, keep your hands to yourself.
Such a gentleman.
Not the kind of night you want, but at this point we're talking fucking rape.
Yeah.
So I brought her back to my apartment. I tucked her into bed.
This
I put the
much like the story me and Calvin were talking about in the group chat.
Yeah, probably does, but mine ends better than yours.
We'll get there.
So I bring her back to the apartment. I tuck her into bed. I put the covers over her, puke bucket next to her. I lay down next to her. On top of the covers, Gentleman's City.
Nice.
Next day, she wakes up, notices the Gentleman's City happened. Like, wow, you're awesome. I said, I know, obviously.
I know this. So
that day, her and I got a shrimp scampi pizza from place in Courthouse Pizza in Peabody.
Yep.
Which was owned by the same people that own Kelly's on the Square in Boston, who invented the shrimp scampi pizza. It is the greatest hangover cure you've ever had in your life. Wow. It is amazing. It doesn't make sense because cheese and seafood don't make sense.
It doesn't sound like it would be
and
good for
shrimp
a
on a
hangover.
pizza, like it's so fucking greasy.
Wow.
Like you need multiple plates to hold it.
Yeah, that's very fucking surprising.
And it's delicious. And it's one of those things you miss. Like you don't even realize how fucking good it was. It's gone now. I mean, you can go to Kelly's in the Square if you go to where is that, East Boston or Somerville or some shit. But they Courthouse had better food than Kelly's. It was the same family, the Mastrangelo family, I believe. Mm-hmm. And there was the best pizza you could possibly have in this shit dive bar that I lived across the street from at the time. Huh. I walked there. I got the pizza. I walked back. We watched fucking TV all day and ate pizza. And my hangover went away, and I got a wife out of it.
There you go.
Fucking victory.
Best hangover ever, it sounds like.
It was damn good, yeah. Damn good. I went to Vegas next week, ignored her, and she fell in love.
There you go.
Women.
There you go.
Women.
Exactly. No matter how many
What's your hangover food, Mike?
How many times you say it, don't fall in love with me. They just keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm
lovable. So mine, because normally, like, if I can, I think I go, it goes without saying, but like, if I can avoid leaving the house when I have a hangover,
sure,
great. I'll make up some bacon and some greasy runny eggs and fucking just a whole, like a massive breakfast, like a massive fucking breakfast, shitload of coffee, a lot of water, and as little light as possible. Just crank the fucking AC up, and it's good. Having to leave the house might be the worst thing with a hangover. Like, it's one of those things that really makes being an adult with a hangover suck, because most of us have to go to work in the morning, and it's like, because the night before, when you're counting the time, you're like, I got to be at work here. All right, well, that gives me this X amount of hours. I can go out. I can go out for a few beers. A few beers turns into 3 o'clock in the morning. Half the night is texted to you, and I fucking hate life the next morning. So that's my go-to food is a homemade fucking big ass breakfast, and leave me the fuck alone. But yeah, if I have to go out, it's the same, McDonald's.
There's a game though. Like, would you rather sit at home and cook for yourself, stand there in front of a fucking stove, make eggs, or get in your car and go to a drive-through?
I mean, it's a good argument, but yeah.
I wear contact lenses. That usually solves the problem. If I put my contacts in, nope. Glasses on, make my own breakfast.
Yeah, no, and yeah, I mean, if I'm at a point where I'm making my own breakfast, it usually means I spent at least an extra 2 hours in bed with the fucking pillow over my head, hoping to fall asleep, not falling asleep, hating the axe that's running through my fucking face, but trying to get through it.
You know what the best is when you wake up with a hangover and you can't fall back asleep because your anxiety kicks in and you think about everything you should be doing instead.
I mean, I don't have that. Mine is the bitch. The bitch is when I can't fall back asleep because of the pain in my head. Like it's one of those things. Like if I could have just slept through it, you get over that hump and you fucking cruise on through. Wake up when the fucking sun is warm. All is right with the world.
I don't get headaches.
I mean, they become very rare, but when I get it. So when we've talked about like not being able to handle wine, not being able to moderately drink wine, because I don't know how to get drunk on wine. I just overdo it, because I'm used to drinking beer.
Yeah, we've done this.
Yeah. We've had that talk.
Yeah,
that's when it happens. When I'm mixing around, like I'll have beer, maybe I'll have a cocktail, but I know what I'm doing in those fucking departments, and all of a sudden, if someone at the table cracks open a fucking bottle of wine, it's like, oh no. I mean, I could just not drink it, but what the fuck? Don't want to be rude. So I drink 2 bottles.
Yes, you do. Listen, a bottle of wine is a serving size. A 1.5 liter bottle of wine. Not these pussy half fucking liter. No, 1.5 fucking liter. Twist off. Let's go.
Yeah. No, and
ruin tomorrow and the rest of our lives.
Yeah. And the bitch of those ones is, like, the last time that happened, I woke up. I had to take a piss. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I was right at the peak of that fucking hangover I couldn't get back to sleep till like 6 o'clock in the morning. It was so. I laid there just fucking hating all of life.
I mean, if we're being honest, though, the best hangover food.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big breakfast guy during the week. I don't eat much breakfast. Okay. I don't post in the breakfast sandwich group. A big vat of iced coffee. Water with one of those fucking liquid IV things. Yeah, then fucking you're all set.
I don't do the iced coffee. Never did the iced coffee.
Oh, I do hot coffee only if I'm in Maine, and it's like a Saturday or Sunday. I have no place to be.
Yeah, I don't like,
because the window's too small with hot coffee.
I don't like cold coffee. I think also part of it. I did a brief stint in my teenage years at Dunkin' Donuts, and we basically used to take the bottoms of the hot coffee pots and just dump them into the iced coffee.
Well, yeah, that's how it was when iced coffee wasn't popular, and now
and
it's
it
the
was
opposite.
it just turned me off forever. Because there's some lazy fucking teenagers like I was just.
Well, yeah, Danny Snyder's got a good hangover cure. Shit your pants.
Yeah. Generally,
why I drink hot coffee on Saturday.
Generally, I hope it doesn't happen in my bed with my white sheets. I don't have enough bleach in the house for that.
I don't know when the last time I shit my pants was, but I don't want to find out.
Shit my pants. Gave me new pants.
I just crap my pants. There's not a goddamn thing you can do about it. I forget what that's from, but it's one of the greatest lines of all time.
Yeah, I can't place it, but I do know.
I think it might be an SNL. Oops, I crap my pants.
That sounds about right, yeah.
And then adult diapers.
All right, so before we get into the reason we were talking hangover food, we got to, of course, mention our sponsors. Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram and crosscountrymortgage.com. Now, admittedly, I'm a fucking idiot, especially when it comes to numbers and math. But you're better at that stuff than me. Can you kind of explain the whole, basically what Gary does?
Well, all right. So they're a mortgage company. They will. Yeah. They will, if you want to buy a house, they will get you the money to buy the house.
Hilariously, luckily, I had smart people around me when I bought mine because, I didn't know dick. Still don't.
You don't have to. You don't have to know dick when you have guys like that. That's their thing. You just need to have the right credit score, the right income, and pick the right house, and the rest is easy.
All right.
So, right now, though, not to get fucking nerdy with bullshit math and everything, the housing market is taking a beating right now.
Okay.
And mortgage companies are having trouble because they raise the rates. And here's a PSA for you fucking idiots, you mouth breathers.
Nerds.
When the rates go up,
the
value of houses go down. Okay. You buy the house and you'll probably pay the same per month eventually if you had bought it at a higher price at a lower rate.
Right.
It's all kind of relative. So if you buy a house now, when the rates are high and the price of the house are low, you call up our friends at the Girolamo Group and you refinance when the rates go down, and you fucking won because the housing market goes way the fuck up. I bought my house 15 years ago for like $200,000.
Okay.
It's not worth that anymore. It's worth like $6,000. The rates were high.
Because you did that.
I got a shit rate.
Yeah.
I got like 6%, which was a shit rate back then.
Right.
I'm at 2.7 right now. So they refinanced a few years ago.
Yeah, I think
through Cross Country Mortgage.
I think I got lucky there. I think I'm at like 3.2.
Yeah, you're fine. You bought at the right time. The rate's good. You're all good. But right now, everybody's scared. But this is when there's no one else buying houses. Go buy a fucking house if you can afford it.
Right.
Get a high rate and refinance. The rates will come down.
Okay.
They always do.
All right.
These fucking assholes in Washington manipulate the rate to fuck with inflation. It's a whole dumb game. I took economics in college.
Sure.
I'm way smarter than I fucking look. Buy a fucking house. Be a man.
Buy a fucking house. Be a man, and then call Gary Girolamo Group.
Yeah, call Gary and the boys. They kill it. They're the best. I saw one of the right hand men on Saturday at the beef party. He's the fucking best.
Awesome.
Nufty.
Awesome. Nufty.
His name is Jimmy Noftel. They call him Nufty. It's very clever.
Oh, that's right. That was the contact you said.
That's the contact. That's
and
who we deal with.
Do you and Gary have a pet name? What is this shit?
I deal with Nufty. Although not anymore. I just sent Gary a request, but in the beginning it was Nufty.
Gotcha.
We're out of no more Nufty. We got rid of the middleman. I send Gary a money request. Gary fulfills it immediately.
Perfect. Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. CrossCountryMortgage.com is the website. Coastal.
Buy a house, be a man.
Buy a house, be a fucking man. Coastal Mass Brewing, 95 Rand Tool Street in Beverly. At Coastal Mass Brewing on Instagram. CoastalMassBrewing.com is the website. And the tap room hours, Wednesday through Friday, 3 to 10. Saturdays, noon to 10. Sundays, noon to 6. And now the fourth incarnation of your North Shore Beast beer is available, but I'm guessing going fucking fast.
Yes. And also, Coastal Mass Brewing is about to be the exclusive home to get your tall boy drawn merch. This drawing here?
Yeah. The one that's on the can.
On the can, on the T-shirt. I'm taking it off the website.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to just go there.
So you can only get it at Coastal Mass Brewing in the tap room.
Starting tomorrow. Wow. I'm going to go there tomorrow and get what I've sold online. I'm not getting sued for this design because this is an original. They're all originals, but some people get cunty about their own logo and such. I just sold something right now. Look at that.
There you go.
Get the email, a fucking sale.
Boom.
I'm gonna have to give it to somebody, not me. Gary Bettman, probably. Fucking, is he still the commissioner of the NHL?
I don't know.
Gary Bettman, that fucking cunt. Yeah. So I'm gonna zero out the inventory on the website, and you got to go to Coastal Mass to get it. I have a fucking rack there. I don't want to be driving back and forth
to keep refilling it.
Yeah, they have the rack. I have none of this stuff in my house. None of that stuff in my house. It's all there. Right. Go there, buy a 4-pack, buy a T-shirt, say hi to the bartenders. They're all very nice.
So does that mean even the glasses are only going to be available there?
Yeah.
Wow. Nice.
I don't want to ship a glass. I'm afraid.
Well, that's even better. You buy a fucking beer, you get a glass. Enjoy yourself.
I mean, you're not getting anything for free. Nothing's free.
Well, that's not what I meant. But
this isn't fucking swingers.
Pick one up.
You shouldn't leave without getting something for free. Every episode. Could have put it in there.
Fucking episode.
So yeah, channel marker, Coastal Mass. I'm sorry.
Coastal Mass.
Which I'm surprised is still standing.
What?
Well, Saturday was quite the experience.
Did something happen this past weekend?
I don't even know what happened. But let's just. I don't want to go to the better story first because that minimizes the worst story, which is a good story. Just
here's the thing. Now, I unfortunately couldn't be there.
No.
But, we're all fucking online. So I started throughout the day, you start seeing the videos and you start seeing that, like I said earlier, people were gathering, they were hanging out before, they were fucking getting beefs, they were getting beers, they were all fucking. And then, like, the very first thing that I saw from Coastal Mass Brewing, from the actual fucking party, is a video of fucking Dan Bob and fucking Hammers just slobbing down fucking beefs, and it was all I could think of was fucking Clerks 2 and Rosario Dawson runs in on the donkey show and she goes, "I'm mortified and disgusted, but I cannot look away."
So
two
you want to go
fat, hairy, sweaty motherfuckers shoving beefs in their face. God damn it.
Do you want to go there now, or should we go to the other party first? You tell me.
There was another party?
Well, the party on Thursday, I have a moment for.
I'm just busting their fucking balls a little bit. Yeah, let's. You know what? I'm pretty sure the stories are going to be a hell of a lot better from yours. So let's hit Mo's real quick. Twist it a little. Gotta keep twisting it.
Let's give them 5 minutes because it was actually a fun party. It was actually sane.
Honestly, that was what I heard. I heard it was a lot more sane, even though the aftermath was a bunch of people texting saying that we all get roofied.
Well, so that party was at Twisted Fate Brewing in Danvers, which I appreciate. It's in my hometown.
That's nice.
They had their release party for their beer. The Mo beer people have their own beer now called Twisted and Vigorant. They partnered with Apothecary, who does very medicine-oriented beer names. So Invigorant is obviously an old-school medicine.
I'm not gonna lie, the fucking label's pretty cool. I liked it.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
I dug the label,
and I like that it's similar. The idea is similar to what I'm doing, but it's very different.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't go anywhere near what I did besides the 6.9% alcohol by volume, but that's neither here nor there.
Mm-hmm.
So at that party, the beer's flowing. The very nice people. They got pizza. They got brisket, mac and cheese. Everyone's getting along. The lights are bright, very bright.
So where's the food come from?
They got pizza from the local pizza place, but the brisket and mac and cheese came from Apothecary.
They do food.
That's a full-on restaurant. That place is really cool.
Never been. But...
See, Twisted Fate's a brewery that brings in pizza and popcorn to give themselves the ability to serve alcohol.
But Apothecary actually runs food and beer.
Oh, that place is a full-on experience. I think they have dartboards and fucking not pool tables. They have the whole brewery. I've only been once and I had a blast. I like that place a lot.
I haven't been there. It sounds very similar to what Jack's Abbey has out in Framingham. Like I'd say so, yeah. But the food's better at Apothecary. The food matters. Jack's Abbey's food is good. It's fine.
But their beer forward.
Yeah. But even upstairs, like they had like skee ball and shit like that up there.
Okay, that's better. This was less fun that way, but it was a good place. Good vibe, good bar, good restaurant, good food. So that was nice. Brisket was delicious.
Is that where the chug contest is?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Just check.
Yes. They have a private room out back that holds 100. That's our room.
All right.
It's our room. Ours.
We're gonna need an overflow.
So most parties are very fun, docile, but
+8.
That's okay. I'm not saying boring by any means.
No.
Just a regular bunch of adults having beers and having good conversations. Highlight of the party by far. One of the beer group members, Mark Chabak, wore it was an ugly sweater party.
Yes.
And he wore a hooded sweatshirt covered in Jason McGrath's face, which, I mean, that was not planned. But the best thing is McGrath had that idea to fuck with somebody else and didn't do it. And Chabak did it without even telling anybody.
We've all had that idea, but...
Now, you can put McGrath's face any way you want.
It wasn't his.
I know. So that party was great. But I left that party at like 9.
Okay.
Early.
What time did the party end?
I think they were there pretty late, like 11 maybe.
Oh, okay.
Pretty late for a Thursday.
All right.
I think the party went from 60 or 70 people to 7 pretty quick.
Jesus Christ.
And then the people that were left were like the brewers of both the beer, the brewer from Apothecary, the owner of Apothecary, guy from Twisted Fate, Mo and Jess and Charlie and the whole crew. Mm-hmm. And they kept having beer and they couldn't stop, whatever. I know
as you do.
Mo was not driving. He had his wife driving like a man. He was drinking all day. He was doing fucking beef reviews at noon, chugging beers. But I got home and I was fine leaving the place.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I got home and sat on my couch, I was wrecked. Like I'm an experienced beer drinker, and I wasn't going hard.
How long were you there? You said you left at 9. Like how long? What time frame were you there?
2.5 hours.
Okay.
Got there around 6:30. That's around 9. But it wasn't like chugging, and a lot of it was social drinking. And I was on their podcast briefly, which they did not enjoy. They tried, Mike. They had 4 people sitting at a table like I'm at right now.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the show. And then they had a guest come up every few minutes, whoever they wanted to talk to. Mm-hmm. And the microphone was facing them. So I'd have a conversation facing them. But there's a camera behind me. Mm-hmm. And I would not accept that camera was involved. I wouldn't look at it. I talked to Jess and Mo and Charlie and Al and Matt. And I wouldn't even look at the camera. And Craig Kimberly's helping them with the camera. And he keeps turning. I keep turning further away. Now I'm like this. No, put the camera somewhere else or fuck off. I'm not on it. Because I'm a fucking asshole, and I got yelled at by a few people.
Oh, really?
And I kept saying, what? Because it's loud, and I couldn't hear them.
Okay. God.
But anyways,
No, fuck that. So you were a guest on their show, but you weren't actually talking into a microphone.
No, I was doing a microphone. The camera was behind me.
Oh,
microphone was here.
I thought you said that the microphone was facing them, and you were basically talking at the ass of the microphone.
They all had microphones, and I had a microphone, but they had headphones. I didn't have headphones. I couldn't hear them. It was too loud in there.
Aha.
And I played it up. Plus, when I got sick, my ears still fucked up, my right ear. Yeah. In loud environments, it shuts down. Mm-hmm. It's weird. It's like Eddie's part. It just won't look right. So that was just fun to fuck with them.
Okay.
But anyways, I chugged, I think 2 beers, which is fucking Tuesday for me.
Sure.
I got home and I was a fucking mess. But I left there, I wasn't. I was a mess at home.
Right.
And I'm telling my wife about the night, and one guy fell off a stool. A lot of people were slurring their words talking to me. A lot of really drunk people. So we start talking privately in a group chat. I'm like, guys, I'm not kidding around. I think I got roofied last night.
How many beers in the 2.5 hours would you say you had?
7.
Do you know 7 or you're guessing 7?
I'm guessing 7. I don't really pay full. I don't know. I think I had 2 on my tab.
Okay. Huh.
I tipped well.
But 7. That's not what I was. But it's one of those things because like the other night I went to Johnny Brown's and didn't realize till today because I was pretty fucked up when I left. I was only there about 2.5 hours because I got the notification, the McDonald's receipt. All right, that's what I fucking had. Got the fucking McDonald's receipt. But it's like, and I know what time I left the house, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, because I was pretty banged up when I got home after 2.5 hours. So that's why I was asking, because it's like, just because it's 2.5 hours doesn't mean you can't do some damage. And
of course, if you're drinking hard stuff and shots and whatever.
I don't do fucking shots and hard stuff there. It's fucking Bud Light. But I drink fast, not like chugging fast. But fast enough, and I know you also drink fast and chug, so it's like that's what I was trying to fish for, because it's like, well, that's not outside the realm of possibility. 2.5 hours, you come home all banged up, like that's doable.
Sure, but it was when I talked to other people, who had a similar experience.
Okay,
grown men, alcoholic drunks like us, passing out, at home across their bed, where their wife had to sleep in a different room because he couldn't move. He was dressed.
Shit.
Another man throwing up in his driveway.
Okay.
On beer.
Mm-hmm.
Puking on beer. Again, the guy who fell off the stool.
Yeah.
Another one who's a plumber who took a nap on someone else's bathroom floor while working the next day because couldn't keep it upright.
Wow.
And a few other people were like, the brewers of the beer were like, felt like shit the next day.
Oh, okay. And it was their beer.
It was their beer. It's like, all right, listen, something's weird. I don't know what it was, but something was weird about that party.
I'm just going to say I'm glad I wasn't there because I'd definitely be blamed for this shit.
So that was a good,
came to ruin the party.
Fun party. That was actually, it was a pleasant experience. I had a nice time. Talked to a lot of people. Good conversation. Very different than what happened on Saturday.
So, some of the comments I've heard, I've gotten, where it was basically, I think what you're going to get at is that Mo's party, I think, like you said, it was easier to chat with people and just hang out and talk, whereas your party,
it's a different experience.
Was like fucking ancient Rome.
It was Caligula. Asses, there were people fingering belly buttons,
spanking.
I know. I listen. I'm gonna leave most names out.
I would leave as many out as you can because
I don't want to name names because I want to tell the truth about what went on that night. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. No, I don't want to blow anyone in the spot because
that's not what we're doing. We're just trying to have a fun conversation here.
I got there.
Yeah.
And this is one of my favorite moments of the entire evening. I got there right around a little before 6 because it's my party. I should be there. Mm-hmm. And no one's there except for one of the people that are going to the party. And she's just sitting there drinking a beer, playing on her phone, very calm, cool, wearing a fucking sweater, a Christmas sweater. Mm-hmm. So I sit down next to her with my wife and we're talking to her. And there's a couple across the table because it's like kind of community seating in coastal Mass.
Yes, it is.
And they're not there for the party per se.
So that was another thing I was going to ask because I was looking at, it was either a video or a picture from the party. Somebody had a baby.
Yeah, Justin and Kelly brought their baby. Oh. They were there for the party.
Okay, because I saw the baby. I'm like, because I just, in my head, I'm like, Jesus, was this just open to the fucking public? Like,
first of all, yes.
Like, imagine you just, hey, let's check out this new brewery, and you walk in and fucking half-naked Dan Bob's sitting there in a Santa suit. It's like
names.
I mean, there's enough videos online. He was dressed as Santa. Okay,
he was sexy Santa.
He was sexy Santa. Like there's no hiding the fact that he had a fucking open shirt the whole goddamn night.
Yeah, he got talking about that a few times.
Well, like I said, it was the first image I saw was fucking him and Calvin house and beefs fucking open shirt.
The baby that was there is Julian.
Okay, so the baby was part of the party.
Oh, that kid's a legend. I love that. Right. Every time I go somewhere involving beef or beer.
Yeah.
Kelly, Justin, and Julian are there, and that kid's my favorite. Right. He's like a fucking experienced brewery baby. He just fist bumps me and smiles. I'm like, like
hilarious.
Yeah. And his parents are awesome. Yeah. They're friendly. Actually, they came with us to the cabaret.
Yes, they did.
Justin and Kelly.
Which I was like, wait a minute, Jesus, was there a baby with us?
No, there was no baby.
They fucking drove me.
Not at the table, Carlos.
They basically adopted me that night.
He missed that party. Julian missed that one. Yeah. Thank God. But yeah, he's the man. They weren't there very long, which is smart because baby. So I sit down at this table and there's a couple sitting across from me, and dude looks at me and goes, "I just watched a video with you in it 10 minutes ago. Mm-hmm. You're Andy." I said, "Yeah." "Are you here for the party?" He goes, "What party?" I said, "Oh no."
Oh no.
I go, there's a parade of animals coming. And his girl, whatever wife or whoever she was with, significant other, girlfriend, side piece, whatever she goes, "Is it okay we're here?" I said, "It's okay for me that you're here. I don't care. Yeah. Have fun. Right. I don't know if you're going to like it very much in a few minutes." He had a button-up shirt on. She was dressed nice, very classy, very Beverly, late 20s, I'm going to guess, maybe early 30s. But, they looked like they didn't belong.
Yeah, so like I said, a couple just out for a few beers, nice quiet evening.
And then, picture the scene in Braveheart when they release and William Wallace picks a fight. And they go. That's what it was. They just came. Yes, they came. And it filled up so quick. Yeah. And the people was a man wearing a kilt and fishnets.
Yeah, he was.
There was a man wearing a Santa suit who didn't close the jacket, and he had a Speedo on as well.
He forgot all the buttons and the belt.
There was a man dressed as a unicorn, man wearing a mask at some point, who talked way too close, got up in my face, and I can't do close talkers. And I was in the sea.
I did see the mask in one of the videos. Who was that?
Yeah, he's that's Sean Neville.
Okay, I never saw him without the mask.
Yeah, he does the mask reviews on the page. He's the guy with the stuffed animals in the background.
Okay,
that's Psycho. He's crazy, but he's nice. Don't say it too loud. Mm-hmm. But he's a close talker. He gets up in your grill. It's fucking all right, calm down, Sean.
Gotcha.
But it was this sea of humanity, and they're all doing beef reviews and eating and drinking, and there had to be 125, 130 people in the room, plus spilling out the hallway. And there were like 4 or 5 girls.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what are you guys doing here? You're going to get pregnant.
No, with
Shit's going.
4 or 5
shit's
girls
going.
there for the party, or just
Yeah,
there?
no, they were there for the party. Like,
Okay.
the current MVP Colette was there with her friend, and Lindsay from Lindsay that worked at Jamie's, and her friend, and Tashi was there, and there was a lot of beef women. But like, you guys got to be careful. There are hands and feet everywhere.
Fucking rolling up or get someone pregnant tonight.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking, he was there.
Well, slap my belly, let them come and know.
At one point, I walked up to one of the owners at Coastal Mass, and I go, is this a good night for you guys? Like, is this like financially? I mean, like,
sure,
this is good. And he goes, yeah. I go, because it's a lot of trouble. He goes, yeah. I go, I'm sorry, I can't police these people. I'm not working. I'm actually as drunk as most of them because I got fucking wrecked at that party. I was fucked up because I kept fucking getting beers handed to me. Yeah, Ferg, do a chug, okay? 8% alcohol fucking chugs all night.
Dance monkey.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing a group one. Oh, great. I'll do that one. Let's go in the hallway and fucking finger blast each other. Sure, I'll be there in a minute.
I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, let's go fucking finger Dan Ball's belly button for the 40th time tonight. I had my fingers and I penetrated his belly button. I think I touched the fucking old umbilical cord.
Jesus Christ.
He loved it.
Okay, so during the night, one of the things I kind of took notice of was, especially during the night, there was very little you. Like because I'm living vicariously because I'm down here in Florida, so I couldn't go. But it's like in the videos and the pit, I'm like, I don't really see fucking Andy. I wonder what. And my first thought went to, he must be like at Beef and Beer Fest, must be working a merch table.
Nope.
Just kind of hiding.
If you're at that party, you're a very close knit beefer. You're in the inside circle. Yeah. You already have the shirts. Mm-hmm. Yep. You don't need a shirt. I told my wife, I go, she goes, what about the merch? She goes, no one's buying merch tonight. These people all have the shirts. The shirts is here for a later date. Now,
another thing I saw while scrolling, Justin wasn't there, was he? From Coastal Mass.
No, he was at a different party.
Yeah, he was.
With his wife.
Okay, because as I'm scrolling, seeing the bedlam ensue at his place, I cross by his profile, and he's sitting there in a fucking tie at some ballroom.
Yeah,
and I'm
he's
like,
somewhere else.
Oh my God, I hope he has his phone off. I hope no one's bothering him with what's happening at his place right now.
It was just fucking mayhem. No one even had clothes on half the time.
Yeah.
It was just Craig Kimbley's got his fucking camera out documenting this shit show, which he probably shouldn't have been. So the party starts to, I don't know. It's just, I don't even know how to describe what it was. It was this sea of fucking mutants.
Yeah.
Just coexisting in this fucking petri dish.
Yeah.
And everyone was having a fucking blast. But I had to get out of there. And they're all like, where's the after party? Oh, let's go to the Anchor. I'm like, yeah, I'll see you there. Not a fucking chance.
Yeah, I mean, I got a message earlier in the day, basically one of those, I can't believe you're not coming to this thing. And I go, look, if you fuckers don't end up at the cab, it's just a disappointing night.
But
are you allowed there yet? Has your probationary period been lifted?
I don't know. I'll find out like next week.
Okay.
We're at Christmas parties next week.
Mm-hmm.
I will take a Gas X and go.
No farting.
Pepto, no farting allowed.
There is no farting in the champagne room, Andy.
No farting at Bushwood, and I never slice. Champagne room. I got reminded of a lot of that night from Justin and Kelly. They have a better memory than I do.
Yeah.
I here's the thing. I don't know how to moderate.
Mm-hmm.
Back when in my 20s, I used to have a trick where I'd go hard early, then switch to Bud Light, and it worked great for me.
Yeah.
Now I'm a fucking craft beer douchebag, and these beers hit you very differently.
Yeah.
And I was just drinking double IPAs all night on Saturday, and all of a sudden, Andy can't see too well.
See, yeah, it's one of those unfortunate parts about developing your gimmick as you have.
Yes.
That everyone just wants to keep passing you the stronger and stronger beers.
Yes, I didn't pay for any beers that night. Never mind the ones that weren't bought for me.
I got no problem switching the swill. That's kind of my gimmick.
Well, there's no swill.
There's no swill there.
Of course. Yeah. You can't. Like,
it's hard to switch when it's like, oh, I'm going to go from an 8 to a 6.9. Great. That'll fucking help.
They get a 5, maybe a 5 if you're lucky. And it's a sour. And it's not the best thing
Right.
for me. The cranberry orange one didn't agree with me very much.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people got excessively drunk that night.
Yeah.
I know of a few people who tried to make babies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they succeeded. I'm hoping they did. I'd like to take credit for that.
I mean, it's only a matter of time, man.
Name it, Andrew. Hurry up.
It's only a fucking matter of time.
I mean, there was multiple people on dates.
One of these things is gonna make a baby.
Some more successful than others. These dates.
The dates. Okay.
Yes, I know of a date or two that did real well. I know of a date or two that didn't end as their, the way they want. Some parties wanted.
Uh-huh.
What are you gonna do?
Okay.
You cast your line.
Yeah.
But yeah, people definitely fucked that night.
Yeah.
Some people from that party had sex with each other.
Good for them.
I ended up one of my actual in real life close friends, not like beef group friends I made in the last 2 years. Like the kid I went to fucking high school with, played Pop Warner football with, showed up with his wife, and I've been friends with them forever.
Yeah.
And my wife, luckily for my wife, she had them to talk to because I was everywhere. I was a fucking bee, bzzz, every fucking direction. And we ended up leaving, going somewhere else away from the Anchor. Quiet little restaurant, had some dinner.
The four of you.
And I tried to play sober as best I could. Didn't work out too good.
Don't you fucking hate that where you look back and you were sitting at the table just fucking rocking with your eyes pinned at something?
I ordered clams. I don't order clams.
I'm gonna if I look straight, if I just focus on this one spot, I look completely fucking sober. Meanwhile, you catch like someone takes a picture of you and your eyes are fucking cockeyed and mouth is slack-jawed.
When my wife suggested she should drive home,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't fight her. That's when you know. No, I can. No, I can't. Nope. You're right. 100%. You're right.
Made a valiant effort to try, but no.
Here's the thing with marriage, though. On Thursday, I came home from a Christmas party, and I was not okay.
Now she didn't go to that one.
No, she that place doesn't have any gluten-free option for her, so she'd have to do the dirty fucking sneak. But also, my kid was a little sick, and she was not gonna. This combination of things is not going to be good for me. All right, cool. Right. So she comes on Saturday. I do the same thing I always do: get too drunk, make a fool of myself. My pants stayed on, but besides that,
congratulations.
Monday night comes around. Patriots are on.
Yeah.
I get excessively drunk watching the Patriots. She plays on her phone. So that's why we ended up at 9 tonight.
Attaboy.
I called her at work today around 10. I said, hey, Lily's going to on a date with her boyfriend and go to the movies to go see the new Black Panther movie. Mm-hmm. I got us reservation at 9 for 5 o'clock.
Nice.
And we had our delicious meal, and I paid lots of attention. Phone was not visible.
Good for you.
But this podcast will ruin it. Mm-hmm. You know how it goes.
Yeah, it usually does.
We got a minute left until Instagram tells us to fuck off, just so you know.
Yeah, that's fine. But that's what we do here. That we ruin things.
So my party went off really well. They went to the Anchor and had sex. I went home and didn't have sex. That's beside the point.
The Anchor and had sex.
I mean, I don't think they had sex at the Anchor, but they went to the Anchor.
It wouldn't surprise me. Wouldn't fucking surprise
I wonder who else fucked that night. It was. I mean, a lot of people fucked that night, I bet.
I mean, it's we got a few different group chats going. Let's just hit a show of hands here.
I mean, but then we have the person that got driven home by a sober person.
Who's that? Wait, who was a sober
one
person?
Of the people from. There was a couple non-drinkers at the party.
Okay.
Billy Silvestri doesn't drink. He doesn't.
I didn't know he
does anything.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I don't think he does anything.
Okay.
And he was responsible.
He's sober and does that. He's a fucking lunatic.
I think he had a lot of fun as a youth. We have a lot of mutual friends on Facebook, and not a lot of them are alive.
Oh, I gotcha.
Yeah. So Instagram is fucked off.
That was. I did see. All right, Instagram's fucking gone. That's fine.
That's okay. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna start over.
Cool.
Sure.
But yeah, his was one of the videos I caught later in the evening, and it was I didn't see him on it because he was obviously holding his phone. But all I heard is, "Don't you fucking puke in my car." And
one of the greatest lines of all time.
And he pans, or I don't even think he meaning to pan. I think he was just putting his phone down in disgust. And there's just a big puddle of vomit on the fucking sidewalk.
So "don't you fucking puke in my car" was the line that Billy said to someone. And he drove that person home that night. And he's a saint because
I wouldn't.
They were in Nixon Essex Street doing a beef review. And someone didn't look okay.
That was after the fucking party.
Yes. The best thing is though, because that person who was in the beef review's wife knows all about this stuff because he was sleeping in the car, and Billy didn't know where he lived.
Oh no!
And he couldn't wake him up because he was probably close to dead. He had to message the guy's wife and ask their address.
Oh no!
And I saw a screenshot of that. She posted it somewhere. I forget where I saw it, but it was like, she knows.
Oh my God!
And Billy goes, just make sure someone checks on him, please. And then I see the next message. I got him to the door. Billy's a little guy. He buys size medium shirts.
Jesus Christ, man!
And the person in question is not a small man.
No.
So,
God bless.
We had a party.
Sounds like it.
And then people were like, "When's the next one?" I said, "I don't fucking know. Never."
I mean, you're gonna do it.
They won't invite us back.
Sure they will.
Yeah, of course. I'm thinking St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
I've already got it.
Oh my God.
It's already planned.
Oh my God.
I want to see Calvin dressed as a fucking leprechaun with fishnets.
What a fucking nightmare that's gonna be.
And then he can fucking pile drive some broad afterwards. What a life. What a man.
For him. And he was down here this fucking week too.
He's everywhere.
I got a message from him. He was over in Orlando. I think yesterday into today, and it was one of those just I didn't have enough time. I was like, if I had the fucking day off, absolutely, I'd run up there. And then it was like I think it was last night when we were drunk in the group chat. I think there was like half a plan for him to come to Fort Lauderdale to go to Boston Beef by the Sea.
Saw that, yeah, saw that.
Yeah, that didn't come to fruition either. I think we both fucking forgot. But
speaking of the group chat, Mike.
Yes, the group chat.
The new group chat.
The new group.
I love that. I'm in so many fucking group chats on Facebook. It's hysterical, and this one is something different.
Yeah. Oh no, it's something special. All right.
Well, so there's the Chug battle thing in January at Apothecary that we're planning, and Mo wants to get everyone's team listed, and I'm like, I need to see who's on my team, and a lot of folks have said they wanted to be involved.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean anything. Everybody fucking says, "Yeah, I'm in."
Yeah.
So I start looking through all the posts and all the videos, and it took me some time.
Yeah.
And I determined which 25 people have joined the team.
Mm-hmm.
It was 26, but one person wasn't actually on the team, and I fucked up.
And like half of us aren't even drinking.
No, it's not even. No, it's just your jockstraps.
Yeah.
Athletic supporters.
Exactly.
We have 13 chuggers.
Yeah.
I shouldn't even be one of them. I'm the slowest on the team right now.
Right.
By far, actually, it's not even close. But I started this group chat, and I just want to give like the parameters. I'm trying to like not professional because obviously it's stupid. It's like be the boss. Like, hey, this is what the day. This is the thing. Who's in? Who's out? And it just went off the fucking rails.
It was fucking
so fast.
So you started it. I happened to be home. I was building my bar. Which was a fucking hilarious time. Like he started this chat while I'm doing this. Hilarious. So it gave me something to do while I was building my bar. I was reading this. But you started off with the best of intentions. You could see it.
Yes.
You made a nice, well-worded, long first fucking message.
Yeah.
Outlining, like you said, the rules and this and that and the other thing. And I think it took all of 3 fucking messages before it's off the rails completely. But not to a point of like, oh, this is getting ugly.
No, it wasn't ugly. It was a little dick measuring between Calvin and Jumptown.
Well, that wasn't even because Calvin wasn't in it until I texted you. I'm like,
that's right.
Hammers isn't in this group.
Well, I forgot
because I was messaging him about fucking Florida, and I'm like, well, he hasn't chimed in once yet. And I send you a text.
Definitely on the team. Like he should be. He's definitely participating. He's showing up.
And then when he fucking joined, it was just like, all right, game on.
and then the two of you going back and forth.
We were talking about fucking, I don't even know what, Raw Dog and some OD'd whore and then fucking Pulp Fiction needling her back to life. And that one made us lose a team member.
And then we saw Leslie go away.
Leslie has left the group chat.
Literally left the group chat. And then Dan Connor went away. I'm like, oh, we're losing people.
It took about 3 texts between me and Calvin for fucking our team to just dissolve.
And then
you added one of their team members. Hilarious.
Yep, by accident. He's got some secrets. But does he have the secrets, or are those secrets not real?
I don't know.
That's the thing about secrets. Sometimes you just plant a little seed.
I mean, as we've also said, and very much so in the group chat, this is all pro wrestling. Who knows what's real?
Yesterday, Mo was giving me shit about something, and he's like, He goes, "You need this." I'm like, "It's not that serious. It's all wrestling." He goes, "It's actually an arm wrestling movie." I go, "No, it's shut the fuck up, first of all.
My God.
Stop being so fucking literal. Your team is D-Generation X. It's all fucking wrestling.
All fucking wrestling.
Everything. Vince McMahon is a genius. It's all fucking wrestling. The world is fucking wrestling. Literally is. So, yeah, we've got quite a team built up. And I like they're all degenerates.
And I like that there's probably two, maybe three in there who seem like genuinely decent people in it, because they're like they'll occasionally post about, oh, is this like I want to say this, but this might go too far, and immediately just get pounced upon. Fuck them, kill them. Like, it just gets dark real fucking quick.
It's just so funny that
pussy.
I started a group chat just to gather the team. And like who's in, who's out, and it just went fucking
the fucking lions are eating each other.
My favorite part of the conversation, you and Calvin are not measuring dicks, you're just comparing your kills. Yeah. But him and Jumptown are measuring dicks, and it was fucking hilarious. I'm like, are you guys gonna fight? Fuck, what's the plan here? Because you both can't fuck every girl you want to. And you both seem like you want to fuck the same girls. And some of you have, and some of you haven't. Oh, interesting dynamics.
It's entertaining as fuck. It's been going on the whole show, by the way.
Oh, has it? I haven't looked.
And literally that's where I got it. It's like someone wrote because I think Joe asked if we wanted our group nicknames on the backs of the shirts, like that. Well, it's kind of become popular in the group chat. First of all, I would say no, only because you lost steam real fast. You were nicknaming people, and after about 6, hence your fucking nickname, which is I can only come up with 6 names and give up.
Yeah, I did.
I
think you can give your own nickname.
You can give your own nickname. Yeah.
If you want to give your own nickname and tell Joe to put it in a shirt, sure, I'll be fucking Mr. Ferg all day.
Yeah. So there's quite a few that are into the idea, and one of them says. Because it's a very targeted nickname for the other team, and he's like, is my name too much? Immediately, Calvin, nope, fuck him.
And my nickname is gonna be Ogre. First of all, I
love that guy.
Calvin's awesome. My nickname is Ogre. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah, but shouldn't it be Ogre you period asshole?
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
Ogre you asshole.
I would go with that. Ogre you asshole.
Sure.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So but. I like our dynamic, our aggression.
Oh, absolutely.
It is perfect. It's NW all fucking day. It's gonna. So when I made that video yesterday, I spent some time on that.
Noticed.
Because to screen record everyone's chug that was on the team, it takes a minute. Then to edit it and just crop it and whatever. Mm-hmm. I did it on purpose.
Oh, I know.
Because I know they didn't do it, and now they can't do it.
Nope.
Because I did it.
I did enjoy you let off with me, which is just like, oh, they're gonna fucking hate this.
I let off with you and finished with two non-chuggers. Danny dancing at the end. I'm like, Danny doesn't even drink on the page. He drinks Bud Lights, but he's gonna fucking dance to a Dominican song to finish the video out.
Oh,
it's funny about if you look at the CBM Geeks team, they're mostly normal people.
Yeah,
we have 0 normals. Like me and you are top 2 normal.
That's fucking frightening.
Everyone else is not normal.
Well, that was another thing that was mentioned to me.
Chad's normal. Chad's really normal, actually. Way too normal for us, but he loves us.
It was funny because that was mentioned to me about the contrast between the parties was like Mo's party, like the people seemed a lot more normal and just down to earth. Like we said, you could talk and have conversations, and yours was just a bunch of animals trying to film videos.
Caligula.
Like, want to do a fucking video? Like, oh my God, I just wanted to get
Pastelito. I'm Sean. Whoa, okay, calm down, fella.
Just wanted to get a beer.
Want to ride the fucking unicorn? Jump my fucking horn.
Oh my God, you fucking animals.
I will say something about my party. Again, no names.
Yeah.
A female party member asked a male party member to go out of sight, somewhere far, people can't see them, and take his shirt off so she can rub his belly. I don't know what that fetish is. I don't know what that did for anybody, but he said, I'm not doing that. That's a little weird.
I'm not going to do that.
And you know who didn't get that request? Because certain people have been like, yeah, I'm in. Like, the guy with his shirt off was like, yeah, finger my belly button.
Right.
No, this person was wearing a shirt normal, and someone wanted to rub his belly for him.
That's an odd one.
It's not weird at all.
No,
it's fine.
No.
Right, should we do word of the week?
People got fucking freaks, man. I'm not. No judgment here.
Are you ready for word of the week?
I am ready for word of the week.
All right. So we
Before we do that, though.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Yeah.
Before we do that.
Yeah.
Got to mention, of course, Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton, at Ben Franklin _Print Co on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintCo.com is the website.
Look at this fucking shirt, Mike. Look at this fucking shirt.
It's fucking fantastic. You're gonna get
also check your mail.
My mail.
Yep.
Okay. Better get it
tomorrow. I'm gonna say tomorrow.
Better fucking get it before you get that cease and desist, brother.
Oh, it's been sent. I think tomorrow's probably the day.
Appreciate that. And if you mention F Buddies to Ben Franklin Print Co, you will get 10% off your next order, kid. And of course, all of the Nick's places: Lawrence, Revere, Saugus, Salisbury, North Reading, Raymond, New Hampshire, Winthrop, and of course the brand new location, Hampton Falls, New Hampshire. You can find all these locations, plus order not just a beef or something. You can order food online, but you can also order the multi-purpose, always delicious, highly lubricating Nick's House Salad Dressing. Order 2 bottles,
based.
One for you, one for her. NicksPlaceOnline.com is the website, NicksPlaceOnline.com, and you can find them on Instagram at NicksPlace.online.
I'm not suggesting someone boofs a bottle of that salad dressing, but the size of the opening is very rectum friendly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if someone's into that backdoor action, they could easily get crammed in their cram hole with an open bottle of Nick's. What you do is you have them. What you do is you have them. You pour a little on the opening.
Yeah.
A dab will do you. And then you squat over it. Of course, get a nice firm grip on it. And then you tip yourself upside down and see how fast you can drink that thing from the back end.
Guzzle it.
Chug that bitch. And you know what? Nick's Place Online is where you get that salad dressing for boofing purposes. But I'm not suggesting you boof it.
Now,
but if you boof something,
since
boof it.
I haven't got my my box of Nick's yet. But is the salad dressing bottles glass or plastic?
They're plastic for her pleasure.
I was gonna say, because if they're glass, make sure you don't clench, or you'll be picking shards out for a week.
Obviously, that they're professionals. They know if you're gonna boof it. It's boof friendly.
Such a good word.
Should we do boof for the word of the week? I don't even know if we should bother.
No, we'll say actual word. I think we got a good one this week.
All right.
Word of the week.
Word of the week.
Go on.
So, word of the week.
Yeah.
Was suggested to us on the page we don't speak of on Facebook, the private page for the real degenerates. The real degenerates. It's private. You cannot find it. You have to be invited.
Yep.
Someone, Jason McGrath, had posted the word sloppy jalopy, which I didn't like the word. I did not like the word at all. But I liked the definition.
See, I'm the same. I didn't like the word, but after reading it, I've definitely heard of this.
So you responded immediately with a much better word for the sloppy jalopy.
The sloppy jalopy is actually called a slap shot.
Yes.
And I'll explain. A sloppy jalopy, aka slap shot, is a sexual act for partners very comfortable with each other. During fellatio, when a man is about to climax, he pushes the girl away, comes in his own hand, and smacks the girl in the face with it. This is called a sloppy jalopy, or betterly known as slap shot.
Such a better name.
Slap shot, definitely better.
Sloppy jalopy is like a dirty blowjob in a bad car.
Yeah, sloppy. Yeah, it sounds like sloppy jalopy. Definitely, you got to involve a car first of all, because that's like a jalopy is a fucking car. It's a shitbox car. So you got to.
I think it's a toothless blowjob from a meth head in '83 fucking Honda Civic.
It's basically what you ever seen the other guys, Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg?
Yes.
All right. So what?
Dirty Mike and the Boys.
Dirty Mike and the Boys. Yeah. What Dirty Mike and the Boys end up doing to Will Ferrell's fuck shack, his Dodge Neon, is basically what a sloppy jalopy is. It's six homosexual homeless men, who I believe involved a raccoon at a certain point.
Yes.
And just basically use your car as a fuck wagon, and then have the courtesy to leave you a note thanking you.
Fuck wagon's a good word.
Fuck wagon, I like to.
Fuck wagon's a solid word.
Thanks
Yes,
for the
we will have
Dirty Mike and the boys.
Yeah, we will have sex in your car. That's the line. Because they didn't get to the first time they got caught. They came through. Underrated.
It's
underrated movie. And when we ever get to the SNL draft and the SNL fucking list,
yeah,
it'll be high on my list.
That's one that I had zero interest when it came out. Okay, so and we'll probably cover this more with the SNL draft. Will Ferrell movies in general, most of them have bad trailers. Most of them, like, I'll watch the trailer and be like, no, pass. But then I'll watch the movie usually after theater, usually like if it hits HBO or Netflix or something, and I'll watch the movie and be like, oh shit, I wish I saw this in theaters. This is fucking hilarious. Like Step Brothers was another one. Step Brothers, I watched the trailer and I'm like, this does nothing for me. I've seen it probably 1,000 times.
I didn't like Step Brothers or the other guys the first time I watched them.
Right.
I said these movies are dumb.
Mm-hmm.
And they are. Watch it again.
Yeah.
And again. And again. And you'll start appreciating Michael Keaton's TLC references.
Fucking amazing.
And The Rock and Samuel L. Jackson aiming for the bushes.
Yep.
I aim for I say it every day at work because I work on ladders.
Right. Aim for the bushes.
And I'm, we're up high. I aim for the bushes.
Here goes my hero.
Yeah. Oh, what a song choice. And Eva Mendes as the wife. It's all perfect. Fucking. That
her
movie
is fucking Gator. Fucking,
she's cute.
Gator's bitches better be wearing jimmies. Whose baby is that?
Come back here and bang my wife. All the fucking lines are incredible. I think that's his best movie, Will Ferrell. I think that's his best movie.
I mean,
funniest maybe.
It's Anchorman's up there though.
I think it's funny.
Anchorman's fucking iconic.
Of course it is. I think it's funnier. But we'll get there eventually.
We'll get there eventually. Yeah. Fucking. I don't know where I was, but I saw the name John Hopkins, and I couldn't stop giggling about that when he's in the backseat of the car. He's like, I used to smoke dope with Johnny Hopkins all the time. It was me, Johnny Hopkins, and Sloan Kettering. We used to blaze that shit all the time. Fucking, what is this movie?
It's such a fucking bizarre movie.
Oh shit! So that was word of the week.
Word of the week.
Slapshot, aka Sloppy Jalopy.
I want to go before we do count of the week because I have two things.
Okay.
Two quick things. Getting a lot of heat from people saying I'm going to get sued.
Yeah. By
the NHL. Frankly, I don't give a fuck.
I mean, sued is strong. Like I
said, as the great Rocky Balboa once said, Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Sue me for what?
Yeah, but he was living in Paulie's fuck shack. You have 2 homes.
Yeah, I'm not getting sued.
No,
I'm gonna get a fucking cease and desist.
Like I said, at best a cease and desist.
And I will desist, and I will beef.
Yeah,
I'll beef and desist, and it's all wrestling, Gary Bettman.
Yeah,
come for your boy.
It's basically the premise of this fucking show. We threatened to get sued, and we made a mockery of it. So
yeah, you make a mockery.
So it's like you almost want the cease and desist so you can launch that fucking beef shirt.
Mike, I have a fucking smoked bee on my shirt.
Yeah, you didn't even try to hide that one.
Begging for it. I'm begging for it. I mean, behind me is a Celtic shirt. At least it's different.
Yeah.
Nope, not this one.
Yeah, the other ones can definitely fall under parody law. But no, you just took the logo.
My artist was lazy this time, and I appreciate it.
Well, that was the funny thing because when you sent me the shirt, the photo, I was like, oh, they definitely have a shirt like that. Like I've seen, and I know the guy drew the bear, but I'm pretty sure I've seen that fucking bear somewhere else.
I mean, I didn't invent the bear. I definitely Googled Angry Bear Bruins and found a similar shirt.
Yeah.
Found
a similar shirt.
Angry Bear Bruins is a fun thing to Google. You'll see it. And also, so drunken the other night, hammered. I was talking to Dan Connor, big flannel guy, Dixon flannel guy, and I said, we should do a beef flannel.
Yeah.
And he's like, what do you mean? I go, I don't know. Fucking tan for the bun, white for the cheese and mayo, fucking pink for the beef, red for the sauce. It's a flannel.
It's flannel.
It's 4 colors.
Yeah.
Fully kidding around, obviously. Not gonna. I'm fucking in the throes of it right now.
Oh my god.
I'm designing a fucking North Shore beef flannel involving Dixon Flannels.
That's fucking.
Which is hilarious. A big fucking deal company.
Oh really?
I'm not a flannel guy. Oh no, Dixon.
I live in Florida, pal. I'm not a flannel guy.
Look up Dixon Flannels. They're the flannel. They're the high end flannel, and I got the fucking guy on my jock.
Interesting.
But the investment is absurd.
Interesting.
It's a 500 shirt minimum.
Ooh.
And I got to pony up for at least 200 of them. They cost $35 to $40 each. That's $8,000. That's my cost.
I mean, you gotta in situations like that, you need like guaranteed pre-orders, like money in the hand pre-orders.
I'm thinking
like
Kickstarter.
You
where
can't
you
fucking wait for those to show up and then hope you sell them.
No, I'm thinking Kickstarter, where if you give me $60 to help me do it, you get a flannel.
That works.
Kickstarter investors. I'm trying to find a way. I don't care about the money making thing.
Right.
I just don't want to be held fucking with a handful of cum slapping my wife in the face. I want to fucking have a
right.
I want it to exist. I think it'd be funny if I had a fucking no show beast flannel.
I think it'd be hilarious.
And I love the beer.
But what you don't
hilarious.
What you don't want is behind you fucking 2 shelves of flannel shirts just sitting there next year.
Never. Exactly. So I like the idea of the bourbon, the beer, the fucking. It's all cool to have these things, but I don't want to fucking lose a house over it.
Right. Exactly. You do have a life.
That's in the works. I'll send you some proofs. Right. They've sent me proofs.
That's fucking amazing.
Cut to the week.
I try to live my life every day. Keep out of strife, come what may. I try to do unto others as I'd have them do to me. But it can't be done for everyone, and now it's plain to see. You are a cunt. A big fat stinking cunt. Say it ain't true, but it'll tell you you're a motherfucking cunt. You are a cunt. Motherfucking cunt. Everybody knows from your head to your toes you're a big fat stinking cunt.
Earlier tonight, this was not a random cunt of the week. I was alerted that the admin of a Lynn fucking you're from Lynn if you have no teeth Facebook page was posting in his well, of course, why would you? Was posting his group about the beef gods, I'll call them, the beef group members who post videos. The ones who entertain us for free.
Right.
My favorite members. Take a picture, great, I love you. Post a video, I'm in love with you. Because that's what the page needs constant content. And you see in Hammers do a fucking 5-way double decker. That's some content. Colette coming on and saying.
So him and before you finish, the fucking because he did a video with Colette the other day. It might have been the day of the party. I don't remember. But the fucking
I don't think they filmed it.
No, they filmed it. They did a tandem.
Different thing.
They did a tandem fucking video.
I'm thinking of something else.
And the fucking sandwich he had. Holy shit.
Yeah, he'll eat a big sandwich. He's fucking crazy. But that's the thing. I love these people. Travis, who does his, Travis, I mean, next roast beef. I love it. I love it. I love when fucking Javier comes and does a pastelita review for 1 second. Anybody, just fucking push record and talk.
Yeah.
This dude just comes out of nowhere and starts throwing shade, but not on the page, not on my page, on his own.
Yeah.
That's not okay. Now you're being a bully. I was alerted. And I made sure I screenshotted his post, and then I made sure they knew where it came from. And, they did what they do. The people went. They beef team unite, let's attack.
They fucking flocked, yeah.
But David Humphreys is a fucking cunt. Why would you? I don't bother you.
Here's the funny thing.
I don't poke you.
And I'm sure someone called him a cunt or something like that, much like we're doing tonight. But it was interesting, the insult that he decided to hurl. It was like, because we've talked about, everyone's fucking talked. It's like, we described your party as a bunch of fucking mutants.
Yeah. And
he's like, and his comment was on the guy's looks. The men's looks.
And they looked like they. Have you looked at him?
No.
You might want to take a peek because
I'll do a little digging.
His comment is a little on the nose about the guy in the mirror. He looks like a man who may have just left the halfway house.
So from his glass house.
Yes, his stones are being thrown. And here's the other thing too. A lot of the beef group, I say animals, and it's the kindest word I can give them because I love them so much.
Sure.
Those animals are my favorite. It's the zoo, and I'm the zookeeper, and I love it.
Right.
A handful of them are actually recovering addicts.
Yes.
Or recovered addicts.
Right.
I don't know what the right term is. And that's a triggering way to talk about them, first of all. It's just, again, I'm not woke, but come on, leave them alone.
Right.
And a lot of people, they have addiction. What's the word? Addictive personalities.
Addictive personalities, yep.
and they trade addictions for different addictions.
Sure.
And eating a lot of sandwiches and talking into a camera is way better than fucking shooting heroin.
Yep.
So leave them alone.
Right.
Let them have their fun.
Right.
They're actually providing free entertainment. Fuck off.
Right.
They're doing things that are funny. If you don't like it, scroll past. But to go to a public profile, a public page, which anyone can share to anyone, so it literally has endless possibilities of viewership, and to badmouth them and say they're fucking broke out of a halfway house.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck off. Just fuck off. I'm all about insults, but let them be.
Or say it in that group. Say it in the
to
group.
their face.
Say it in their face.
He also, sidebar,
Yeah.
he also a couple hours ago commented about my Bruins shirt, and I didn't take that too well.
Mm-hmm.
So, fuck that guy. David Humphreys.
I
fucking
found
cunt.
it interesting that he tried to like build an allegiance somehow with Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan wasn't the one.
It's like, really, dude?
Ryan's one of us. He's a mutant.
Like, he was the reason. I forgot to ask about the party, but he was the one that put the thought in my head. How fucking hot was it in Coastal Mass?
It's fine that
Did
night.
they fix the air conditioner? Because
it's winter.
there was a hell of a lot less people at that party where he sweated through 3 shirts.
No, it was fine. It was good.
Okay.
It was fine.
All right. But yeah, it was odd. He tried to like kind of wrangle him into his like just fucking.
Hey, Ryan, check this out. Here's my dick. It's small.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hurry up with the count that we cannot piss my pants.
Oh, right. Mine's super quick and easy. Worst fucking beer I've ever had in my goddamn life. So it was 2 for 1 at Publix, of course it was. Sweetwater Brewing Company, which I've had their beer before.
Garbage.
Hazy IPA. Never had it before. I had their 421, which it was okay. Go ahead. Okay, I'll continue. But this one, I was like, all right, fine. I had never tried it before. It was 2 for 1. Let's give it a day in court. Worst fucking beer ever. So around the rim of the can, it says hazy, juicy, fresh, double dry hopped. There was nothing juicy, fresh, or not even hazy about the fucking beer. It's absolutely awful. The first can I had was flat. It was just straight up fucking flat. And it didn't smell good. Like, and none of the ones I've opened, they've all had this similar fucking just kind of smell. And I don't even know what the alcohol content is in this one. I want to say it's either 5 or 6 or something. But if you're watching the video of it, you can see me fucking around with the can. There's still one left because there's a special place in hell for people that waste alcohol. And even though it tastes absolutely like dog shit, you can't just throw away 11 fucking beers just because you don't like one. All you got to do is you got to just drink them a hell of a lot faster until you stop tasting them. So
I'm back.
that was some A+ fucking stalling on my part, by the way,
Dude, that's amazing. You kept talking. I came so close to piss my pants.
Yeah. So yeah,
that's amazing.
Long story short, I got one left of this hazy IPA shit. But it is the worst fucking beer I've ever had, and it basically has got me to I will never buy a Sweetwater beer ever again.
420's fine. The rest of the gross.
Yeah, fuck them. I'm done. Like this.
Fuck you, Sweetwater.
On to the week.
Hey, David Humphreys, go fuck yourself.
Thank you to our sponsors, Patty Kelly's 154 Washington Street in Peabody. Excuse me. At Patty Kelly's on Instagram. Monday and Wednesday nights do karaoke. Brunch on the weekends, Friday through Sunday, noon to 3. Open daily till 1 in the morning. Gary Girolamo Group.
Time to change. You got to rearrange.
I've been chewing back a fucking burp right at my Adam's apple for the last 5 minutes. Gary Girolamo Group of Cross Country Mortgage.
Scotty fucking cat. What's Scotty? What's his name with Howard Stern's channel?
Pharrell.
The sports. Scotty Pharrell.
Scotty Pharrell.
Cross Country Mortgage. Best place to get your mortgage. Fucking bet on it. Let's go.
What? Forget it. I can't.
Bobby Love Sponge.
I can't do it. I'll fucking lose my voice if I try to do him.
I have Ricola.
Yeah, Gary Girolamo Group, Cross Country Mortgage at Buy and Refi on Instagram. CrossCountryMortgage.com is the website, and as we covered earlier, buy a fucking house, be a man, and then refinance when the rates are better. Right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
literally housing prices are down. Go buy a fucking house.
Buy a fucking house.
And get a fucking part-time job to deal with the rates if they increase too much, and then refinance.
Be a man. Start an
And
OnlyFans.
Sell that fucking shit. Be a fucking broad and show me your tits and start an OnlyFans.
Coastal Mass Brewing Kid, 95 Rantoul Street in Beverly. At Coastal Mass Brewing on Instagram. CoastalMassBrewing.com is the website. And the tap.
Quickie, hold on. Oh, yeah, finish I have the one more thing.
The tap room hours, Wednesday through Friday, 3 to 10. Saturdays, noon to 10. Sundays, noon to 6. Coastal Mass Brewing. Yes.
I popped by there on Sunday afternoon to grab something day after the party, and they had Santa there. Such a different scene.
Wow.
There were kids everywhere.
Yeah, Santa there Saturday night, too.
Yeah, we had a different Santa who liked his belly button fingered, who lost his pants many times. But like they had a Santa, like a real Santa, kids on the fucking lap. It was like, this is a weird place. And the same owner was there. And Jake's like, a little different scene. I'm like, yeah, this is a very different scene.
What was the
Right?
the fat boxer in Mike Tyson's Punch Out that every time you hit him in the belly, his fucking pants fell down?
The hippo guy,
King Hippo.
something. King Hippo, yes.
That's all.
Yes, that was. Yes, those pants did not have an elastic waistband that worked.
Finger his belly button, his pants fall down.
Yes.
Ben Franklin Print Company, 177 North Main Street in Middleton. At Ben Franklin _Printco on Instagram. BenFranklinPrintco.com is the website. If you mention F Buddies, you get 10% off your next order, kid. Nick's Place, all locations of Nick's Place. They have been open since 1986. Lawrence, Revere, Saugus, Salisbury, North Reading, Raymond, New Hampshire, Winthrop, and the newest location at Hampton Falls, New Hampshire. Find all the locations and, of course, order up that salad dressing online at nicksplaceonline.com. And you can find them on Instagram, nicksplace.online. Andy, anything else? Fantastic. So we will we'll see you next Tuesday for the last show of the year.
Yeah, we're taking a vacation like adults.
Yeah, like the mainstream show that we are. We're going to take the holidays. Main steamy, baby. So we'll see you next Tuesday.
Go fuck yourself.